Now we're going to learn some minor chords, the A minor and E minor. Minor chords are written with a letter name for the name of the chord with a small m after it that represents the minor. Major chords are just the letter name, like if it's an A chord, it would just have a capital letter A. If it was an A minor, it would be a capital letter A with a lowercase m after that, representing the minor. All right, let's go through these two chords and try to play them right now. Starting with the A minor. It's going to start with your first finger on the first fret of the second string, right there. And then your third finger is going to go on the second fret of the third string. And then your second finger is going to go on the second fret of the fourth string. Now on this chord, you'll notice that the sixth string or fattest string is X'd. There's an X above it. That means we're not going to strum that one at all. But the fifth string and the first string both have the zeros above them. That means that it's open. So here we go from the fifth string down. Always pick the chords one at a time first. Now once you have all the notes coming out, strum it right down. Always try to use the tips of your fingers and make sure you move your fingers to the end of the fret as much as possible when you're fretting them. Alright, now to the E minor chord. The E minor will have your third finger on the second fret of the fourth string, and then your second finger will be on the second fret of the fifth string. On this chord, there's no X's. All the other strings will be hit open. So this is a six-string chord, your first six-string chord. So let's hit it down one string at a time, starting with the sixth string. After you get it down and you hear all the notes, give it a nice big strum. You strum from your elbow. See how I move my hand like this? You don't want to go like this with your wrist. You want to strum down with your elbow. All right, let me show you a little trick here as well. If you were fretting the A minor chord, and you had that down, if you pick your first finger up, and you move these two fingers that are still fretted up one string towards the ceiling, you have the E minor chord. Move them back down, one string towards the ground, and add the first finger on the second string, and you have the A minor. So that's an easy way to remember how to change from A minor to E minor, because we're going to need to know that for the next lesson, because we're going to work on a chord progression, a minor 1-5 chord progression using the A minor and E minor chords. So get to work, make sure you practice these chords. These are full form chords, your first full form chords. So they're going to sound really full and really strong. Make sure you have all the notes, remember, one at a time first. Once they all are sounded nice and clear, give it a nice strum. And memorize the location of all the notes.